Everyone, this is Astrid. Thank you for being here. We are going to be doing today yoga practice. It's going to be very easy. We are going to rest today, so we're not going to be doing any downward dogs, planks, or chaturanga. We are just going to do some poses on the ground and on some postures and standing in our feet, doing some warriors, and let's see what else come up for all of us. So I hope you have a good time and you relax, and I will see you on the mat. Okay, so let's begin in lotus pose. Let's close our eyes and we start taking a nice deep breath through the nose and we exhale through the nose. Get in contact with yourself. Forget about everything else that is in your mind. Finding a space within yourself to connect with positive and peaceful thoughts. Perhaps you can practice the ujjayi breath, victorious breath that we have in yoga, this type of pranayama, which means life force, help us to release stress, help us to open the mind, and also to energize you. It's really, really good. It's one of my favorites, pranas. And it sounds like the ocean. Yeah, the ocean helps us to remember that when those emotions, thoughts goes, there also can go. Yeah. So when we let it flow, we let it be. So today we're going to let it be, everything as it is. And with this pranayama, we are going to remember that. So we breathe through the nose and we exhale through the mouth like you cleaning a mirror. You literally are going to feel an ocean in your ears. You're going to feel an ocean in your throat and your nose. And you can visualize that as well. Let's do it a couple times more. You also can do this prana with your lips closed. You're gonna feel it a little contraction on the back of your throat as you do it, but it doesn't feel bad. It really actually feels really good as well and help us to focus in the present moment. So you can give it a try right now. Inhale through the nose. And it's the same sound. Exhale through the nose using your throat. Couple more times. So I would suggest to do these two ways of prana. Could be with your lips open or your lips closed, and you can also focus in one spot. If you have your eyes open, you can focus in anything that you have in front of you. Depends how we do in the pose as well, you know. And this is called drishti, which means focus. There is no room for judgments. There is no room for any thought from the past or the future. So we wanna keep that in mind when we do our practice. Our pranayama today, ujjayi, or just simply breathe normally. And the second thing is drishti, focus in one spot. And soft your gaze when you do that. Relax your face and relax the body as you stretch, and also keep the body active and relax. Alright, so now let's just take another nice deep breath through the nose and exhale through the mouth, the ujjayi sound. Change the positions of your legs. Bring your hands on top of your thighs once again. And let's start doing circular motions in here to warm up the spine. This is also really good for digestion. And we inhaling and exhaling. And then we change to the opposite direction. Just focus on your back and your spine. We inhale when we are sitting up straight. Exhale when you're going down in front of you. Let's change again. Let's do it one more time. Few more rounds. And then we change again to the opposite direction. Great, and then we come back to the center. Let's do circular motions for the shoulders. Bring your shoulders towards the top of the ear and then roll them back a few times. And then change to the opposite direction. Few more times. Good, and then come back to the center. Take a deep breath and bring your arms all the way up, and just take your time as you bring in the arms towards the ceiling. Back is straight. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale deeply. Lift your arms up. Exhale deeply. One more. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. we bring our hands together to the heart center. We bring our forehead towards our fingertips, and we are going to set up an intention for our practice. If you did it already, you can just bring that intention into your mind, to your heart, and breathe gently into that intention. Great. Come back to the center. Open your arms towards the sides of your body, beyond your fingertips. And here we're going to drop our right ear towards the right shoulder. Just feeling the nice stretch on your left side of your neck. So make sure that you keep in your back straight. You're not sinking on your lower back, and you're not curving your spine. So your back is all the way straight towards the ceiling. Shoulders away from your ears. And find your breath. And now from here we come back to the center, and then we're going towards the other side. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder and find your breath. Very good. And then come back to the center. We inhale. We are going to look up. And exhale, look down to the heart. Once again, inhale, looking up. And exhale, look down. One more. Two more on your own. Great. Come back to the center. Walk your left hand on top of your right knee or thigh, and walk your right arm behind your back. Press that right hand behind your back. Lengthen your spine and use your pelvis and torso to twist in here. Inhale, look over your right shoulder. Exhale. When you exhale next time, you could probably twist a little bit deeper. Remember, we're not twisting our neck. We are using our spine. Great. Bring your torso and head back towards the center. We are going to lift our right arm up, looking towards the sky, towards your right hand. Perhaps finding your drishti on your fingertips or the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. And then whenever you're ready, start bringing your left shoulder towards your left thigh. And then reach over the head with your right arm. Looking down towards your left side. Turn your right palm up. Find your drishti on your mat. in any spots of your gaze, your eyes, your face, and feel the stretch on your right side of your torso, beginning of the hip. Allow those ribs to let go any contraction or tension. Breathe softly, exhale softly. Good. Whenever you're ready, come back to the center. And then we're going to the other side. Walk your right hand on top of your left knee or thigh and bring your left hand behind your back. Pressing that hand on the mat and use your pelvis and torso to twist. Find your breath. If it's too difficult to breathe in this pose, you always can step back a little bit. You don't have to go so deep on the pose, into the pose. And then whenever you're ready, come back to the center, torso and head. Lift your left arm up towards the sky, towards the ceiling, looking up towards your fingertips. That's your drishti, finding your spot where you can focus. And then slowly we're going to start bringing our right shoulder towards the right thigh. Our gaze are towards the right side and your left arm is over the head. Turn your left palm up and breathe. Good. Come back to the center, step by step. Good. Release your arms. Notice how you feel. Walk your hands on top of your thighs. Take another nice deep breath through the nose. Great. So now from here, we are going to stand up in our mat. Perhaps you can go towards your knees and you can just stand up as you can. Standing up, going all the way up into Tadasana, mountain pose. Bring your feet together. Perhaps you can just lift one slide between your feet and big toe, they're touching. Arms closest to the sides of your body. Turn your palms facing out. Keep your legs active. Your back is straight. Rib cage inside. Feeling every corner of your feet on the mat along with your toes. Perhaps you can spread your toes. Just feeling grounded in here on earth. And just feeling lifted from your pelvis to the top of your head towards the universe. As you inhale deeply, exhale, feel your feet present, firm on your mat. Close your eyes. and breathe softly. Okay, now let's open our eyes. Find your drishti. Soft your gaze. Remember that we don't want to stress out any part of the body. We want to release everything. Feel the expansion on your chest, your heart, your ribs as you inhale. And as you exhale, notice the release. What doesn't serve you. Notice that this is the only moment you have. The real moment. The now. Now, let's bring our arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Bring your hands together over the head. We bend back in here. Looking towards your fingers, that will be your drishti. Moving your hips forward. Bending back from your heart, from your chest. Easy with your lower back. Exhale, we bend forward. Soften your knees if you need to. Take your time. Relax your head. Let go of all your thoughts. Start bending one knee at a time. Walk your arms, keep your both legs straight, and now walk your arms to the right side. Relax your head. You can always soften your left knee or bend your left knee. Relax your head. Breathe. And now we are going to go to the other side. Both legs straight. Or if you feel like it, you can bend your right knee. Great, come back to the center. Bring your feet apart 6 inches apart. Feel your hips that are bigger than 6 inches apart. Just remember to bring your feet a little bit more close. Okay, maybe you can bring 2 fists of one of your fists, your 2 fists of your hands between your legs, and then that's the right distance for your feet. And here, in any downward dog that you do in another or yoga practice. Very good. So now from here we release our arms completely, or you can walk your hands on top of your feet. Inhale from the back of your heart. Exhale deeply. Remember to always modify if you need to modify. And here you can bend your knees if it's better, feels better for the back of your legs or back. Otherwise, keep your legs straight. We're going to bring our arms behind our legs. We're going to hug our hands. We can grab your hands or arms or elbows. Keep your legs straight.
Bringing your weight towards the center of your feet. Remember to turn your pelvis and tailbone pointing to the ceiling, and the crown of your head is towards the earth. A few more breaths. Do what you can, listen to your body. Good. Release your arms. And then we start coming up. We're going to round our spine. Soften your knees a little bit. Round your neck. The neck is the last thing that we're stretching.
Good. Finding how you feel. Notice the sensation in your body, in your breath. We are going to bring our hands together to the heart center. Close your legs a little bit. We are going to step back into crescent pose. Run a lunge, high run a lunge. So we are going to step back with your right leg. Bend your front knee. Make sure that your front knee is aligned with your ankle or close. Square your hips, lengthen your spine. And if you need to modify, bring your right knee all the way down. And again, make sure that that knee is aligned with your ankle. Right heel is off the mat. And we breathe deeply and exhale deeply. Find your drishti, your ujjayi breath. And now from here, we are going to go into Warrior 2. Open your arms, pivot your back heel. Make sure you can see your front toes. Left knee is aligned with your ankle. Torso is on your center. Don't lean forward. Shoulders away from your ears. Our drishti is our left fingers. Find your breath. Moving into peaceful warrior, turn your left palm up. Bring your right hand on top of your right leg. Inhale, lift your left arm up and bend back. Bend that front knee. We have the tendency to straighten a little bit, so we want to keep that knee bending, and we can work out our thighs as well, making those legs stronger. Your drishti, fingers or the ceiling. Present moment. Now we bring our left elbow on our left thigh into side angle. Lift your right arm up straight to the ceiling and reach over the head. Find your breath. And then we come back to the center. We turn our left foot parallel with the right one. We bring our arms behind our back. Hands together, interlace fingers. And we bend back. And exhale, we bend forward. Take your time. Lift your arms up. Finding your breath. Bring the weight towards your toes. And then we release the arms step by step. Walk your hands towards outside of your feet, bending your elbows and relax your head.
Make sure your back is straight. If it's not, you can always lift your head a little bit up, bending your elbows, and then your back is straight and longer. Awesome. So we bend those knees a little bit using the strength of your legs to come up. Go all the way up. Lift your arms up. Inhale deeply, hands together over the head, hands to the heart center. We are going to move into crescent pose, high run and lunge on our other side. So my right foot is pointing to the top of my mat and my left heel is off the ground. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up towards the sky. Right knee align with your ankle and connect. And now we're going to move into warrior 2 from here. Bending your front knee. Make sure you can see your toes, shoulders away from the ears. Finding your drishti and your right fingers. Turn your right palm up. We're going into peaceful warrior. Left hand on top of the left leg. Inhale, lift your right arm up and bend it back. Bend the knee, front knee. And then we're moving into side angle. Right elbow on top of the right thigh. Inhale, lift your left arm up and reach over the head. And then we come back to the center, warrior 2. And then straighten your front knee. Turn your right foot parallel with the left one. Bring your hands on your waist. Bend forward. Take your time. Release your hands and walk your arms between your legs. Turning your palms facing down earth. Fingers are pointing towards the wall behind you. Bring your weight towards your toes and breathe. Whenever you can, release your hands, walk your hands back to the center, and then start coming up. Lift your arms up, hands together over the head, and bring your hands to the heart center. Exhale. We close in our legs. Walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. Bring your hands together, bend back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, walk your hands towards your lower legs and look up. Exhale, forward fold. And once again, inhale, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Good, come up. All the way up. Lift your arms up, hands together, over the head, hands back to the heart center. We're going to move into Vidrasana 3 or Warrior 3. So
I'm gonna move myself a little bit away from the top of the mat. So what we're gonna do is we are going to lift our right leg behind us. Pointing toes, keep your hands on your heart center. Finding your breath. In and out, square your hips. And then release. And then we go into the other side. Inhale, left leg behind you. Pointing toes and breathe. Good, and then release. Excellent. Inhale, lift your arms up. Hands together over the head, we bend back. Exhale, we bend forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up. Bring your arms up, hands together over the head. We bend back. Exhale, hands back to the heart center. Okay, so now from here we are going to step back with our right leg. Okay, so my distance is like 3 feet distance apart. Right foot is inside 45 degrees. I keep both legs straight. I'm gonna square my hips in here, and I'm gonna bring my arms behind my back. I'm gonna grab my arms or elbows. Squaring your hips. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, bend forward. Take your time. Breathe deeply, exhale deeply. Come up, step by step. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go to the other side. Turn your left foot in, right foot towards the top of your mat. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, bend forward. Breathe, square your hips. Find your drishti in any part of your leg that is available for you. If your head is relaxing, perhaps it's going to be your knee or the back or your toes, front toes. And then we come up. Inhaling. Exhaling, release your arms. Feels good. Turn your right foot parallel with the left one. Bring your hands behind your sacrum, drawing your elbows in. Bend back in here. Exhale, bend forward. Release your arms. Walk your hands behind your heels. Relax. Few deep breaths. Exhale deeply. Now we release the hands. Walk your hands towards your center. Inhale, looking up, back is flat. Exhale, release. Once again, inhale, looking up. Exhale, release. And then come up, step by step. Arms are up. Inhale deeply. Hands together and walk your hands to the heart center. Close your eyes and notice how you're doing. We close our legs and we're going to sit down in our mat. We are going to move into butterfly. So we bring the sole of our feet together. Interlacing fingers on your toes. Inhaling, exhaling. Bring your elbows on top of your thighs and lean forward. Keep your back straight. If your back is round, remember you can use a blanket to elevate your hips. Just you can sit on a blanket, a folded blanket, or block. And come back to the center. Good. So now from here we are going to lay down in our back into Shavasana. Walk your arms closest to the sides of your body. Turn your palms up. Close your eyes. Tight your bottom and let it go. And take a deep breath. And exhale deeply. And enjoy the end of your practice. Relax. Let it be. Start bringing your attention back to the body, toes and fingers. Walk your arms over the head. Give yourself a nice stretch. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Bring your knees towards your chest. Hug them. Notice how your back feels. And if you want to rock your back side to side, feel free to do that. And then cross your ankles and sit up. Crossing your ankles. Notice how you feel. Remember that peace is only inside of you. Remember that peace is within you. Love is within you. Joy is within you. The universe, higher power, is within you. You are, with capital A. And thank you for joining. Have a beautiful day. Hands together to the heart center. Offer gratitude to yourself. And namaste.